Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening. It's happening! Holy crap. It's back. Freaking Danyboy is now back in the YouTubes. And what a way to start it off. We're doing Kerbal Space Program. We're gonna start completely new game here in the Kerbals. Start a new game actually. So I've been gone for a while, but it's all right. I'm back, and I'm back with actually a computer that can record shit. And you know what? Let's start it off here with Kerbal Space Program. So we're gonna start a new game, career. We're gonna work our way up. We're gonna start from the ground up. We're gonna have these very small ships that they don't even look like ships in real life. But eventually we'll get our way. Maybe one day we'll make it to the moon, or even further than that, to Mars. Let's actually call this save Waluigi Space Incorporated. Heck yeah. And you know what? This ain't just gonna be any ordinary Danyboy does Let's Play video. This is gonna be a special one. I added something very special. We're gonna leave everything as is on normal. So let's actually get onto the show. Let's start! And here we are. Gene Kerman. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, flight director and your guide for the quick introduction. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, yep, we got it. Thanks. This right here is our dinky little space center in the middle. Right in the middle of Kerbin. If you don't know much about this game, in career mode you start off small with all of this. This right here is the building to build your rocket ships. We'll go in that later. This building you'll never use it, so we're not gonna be using it a lot. This right here is gonna be the most important one, and this one right here. Let's start with mission control. Here in mission control, we got contracts that we can accept to get money and science points. Let's actually accept that one, and let's accept that one. Let's launch our first vessel. That'll be awesome. Right now, with the way things stand, we can only have 2 at a time. Later on, if we want to, we can right click here and we could upgrade, but we don't have the money for that. Right now we only got a wee bit of money to build our first spaceship. And yeah, and let's go here. Here is our text tree for science. Here, when we do missions and stuff, we'll get more science points, and with those science we can unlock more parts to build spaceships with. That felt pretty cool and dandy. And here, this is actually kind of useful, the tracking station. This is the massive world we live in. This is the Kerbin universe, and here, if we zoom in, this is Kerbin. This is the planet that all the Kerbals live in. So we could get science by going around the planet and discovering all these different biomes that are around here, like the mountains and this like crater over here, the desert, the ice caps, the ice cap zone, and you do get science by doing that. But our main goal, the way to get even more science, is by going out into space and going into these new celestial bodies like this one. Anyways, let's go on and actually start building our first spaceship. This is gonna be awesome. Werther von Kerman, blah 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 blah. Ah, thank you, we got it. So, to start off, we're gonna get our first command pod. This is where the astronauts, the Kerbals, are gonna be inside, all protected, while going across space. Oh, God Almighty! Let's move the camera a bit over here. There we go. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a parachute. Actually, no, we're not gonna add a parachute right now. Our main priority is we're actually just gonna have it be out there and take some science. So to get science, you use these pieces of equipment that do all these little projects and experiments. This right here is the mystery goo canister. When you deploy it, the Kerbals will see what the goo does in certain places. Like, let's see what it does up in the sky, what the goo does down here in the ground, and all that cool stuff. So let's close that. And let's is that the only science we have? Just the mystery goo right now? It looks like it. We don't have a lot of stuff. Jesus. Okay. We could add a rocket right now, but let's hold off with that. We're just gonna have this right now for our first mission to gather science and start off slow. But for now, let's actually name this I can't spell today. Science probe. And we could go up here and save it, and let's launch. This will be awesome. So here we are at the tarmac. We're not gonna launch today, but we are gonna complete our one of the contracts, which is gather scientific data from Kerbal. So let's do that. Actually, there's multiple ways to get science, but let's do the mystery goo can. You just right click, and then you hit observe mystery goo, and boom, we get ourselves science. Mystery goo observation from launchpad. The goo doesn't seem to be doing much right now. Yep, well that's it. And we get 3 science points out of that. That's actually pretty good. Well, not that good, but good for the beginning. And you can also click on the command module and actually go down here for a crew report. And with the crew report, we get more science out of that, which is pretty cool. So let's keep that experiment. You record the crew's assessment of the situation. That's all the text we get apparently. All right. And last but not least, we could actually we go down here with Jebediah and hit EVA to actually get out of the spaceship. Yeah, and we could click on Jeb and do an EVA report outside of the capsule, and we could get science out of that. That's pretty nice. And let's hit B to board back. And that's it. Once we're done with all that, we should have gotten... Actually, I need to recover vessel, but once we do that, we'll have this contract done and we'll get the money. So, go up here, recover vessel, and boom. That's it. Very standard, very simple first mission. But now, this next mission is going to be the money one. This is going to be where we finally leave the ground for good. Yeah, so here's our mission summary of the WASP science probe. We got 1.5 science out of the crew report, 2.4 about the EVA, and 3 science for the mystery goo. Puts us at 8 total, 8.9 actually. Oh man, we were close to 9. That's alright. We finished that, we hit next, hit done. And now with these science points, you can actually go to the research and development. And we could now unlock some stuff. I would recommend going with Engineering 101. This gets us the thermometer, which is another science experiment thing to get more science. So let's get that actually. Let's go back in and let's go to the vehicle assembly. Before we launch, let's actually do the where is it? It should be in science, right? Yeah, it's right there. We'll put a thermometer there. We'll launch again just to take the thermometer reading. Actually, before I cut ahead, I always like to point. You can also, if you're out in space and you don't think you'll be able to return back, you can actually put a antenna on your ship and do a science experiment, and you get to actually transmit the data. You'll get less of its value, but it's better than getting nothing at all. So let's but we could bring this back easily. We're already on the ground. We'll keep the experiment and recover.